Welcome to the Paint with Lovejoy podcast, the place where first-time and beginner painters can learn more about acrylic painting, the mindset of learning a new skill, and where your creative questions will be answered. Thanks for joining. All right, guys. So in today's episode, we're going to talk about brush control. And I talk about brush control in quite a few of my videos as something that I want you to get comfortable with. And brush control is basically kind of the pressure you have with your brush, using just the tip of the brush or using a little bit more pressure and using a wider portion of the brush. Um, and this goes for no matter what brush shape that you are using. I want you to get comfortable with that pressure, comfortable with the way that you're going to hold the brush. Do you get kind of shaky? Do you need to rest your arm against something? Um, and the more that you can get comfortable with your tools and with your brushes, the more fun you're going to actually have with the painting process. And for my first time and beginner painters, the only way to get better with your brush control is with practice. So kind of like I'm doing here on the sheet of paper, I would recommend that you get a scrap sheet of paper, an old canvas, anything that you can practice with your brushes. And you'll also get practice with the amount of paint on there, how much maybe water you add to the paint, but you're building up your comfort level with your tools. And the only way to do this is through practice. So here I'm demonstrating a way that you can kind of hold your hand steady. I put my pinky out and kind of using that as my steady pivot point as I'm holding the brush to make these lines. And by using that as my pivot point, it makes it a little bit easier to keep a light pressure with that brush. And a light pressure is going to give a bit of a smaller, skinnier line, and a little more pressure with your brush will give you a little bit of a wider line. So on this scrap sheet of paper, practice your wiggle lines, practice your dash marks. Here I'm actually resting my forearm against the edge of the table, not doing the pinky balance method. So again, just try different ways that you need to practice to get comfortable with your tools. And I'm actually going to recommend that you do this with every brush that you have. So I just used the pointy brush. Now I'm using a wide flat brush. And I use this brush a lot when I'm painting the backgrounds. And with that wide flat brush, you've got the full width of the brush, which is pretty wide, or you can turn it sideways. And same with sideways. A little bit more pressure creates a little bit of a wider line compared to lighter pressure. So I want you to play with this, have fun, get comfortable, try different things. In the next segment for the video, it will be a bit of a time lapse, but you'll see where I make little donuts, little circles. I want you to just kind of play with the different ways you can move your hand, the ways you can move your brush, if you need to turn the paper to get some a certain direction, but finding your things that make your tools comfortable to you for your process. And if you can get comfortable with your process, when you witness somebody else do it a different way, you'll be able to go, oh, that's kind of cool. I'm going to give that a try when I do it again. And either add to your knowledge that you already have of your brush control and your brushes, or even try something brand new, thus still expanding your knowledge and your comfort with your tools. And sometimes it's just nice to do this and kind of fill up a page with doodles, get lost in the process, get lost in filling up the space. A few little tips. If you are finding that your brush is shaky or that your line is shaky, that does mean that you're possibly holding your breath. So I'm going to recommend that you exhale as you touch the brush to the canvas. Another thing to note is maybe take notice of how much paint is on your brush. As you start to get a lot of paint build up on your brush, it actually spreads the bristles apart and your brush strokes are wider. So if you need to, you can clean off the brush, grab fresh pigment, and start again. So a little bit of kind of some brush maintenance. Here's those donuts that I was talking about. And I know it's kind of hard to see with where my hand is. I should have changed the angle of the camera, but I'm just kind of playing with that pressure, playing with kind of holding an anchor point and twirling the brush twirling it with your fingers. Maybe it's a little bit of a wrist movement. Maybe it's a full arm movement. But repeat these brush strokes quite often just to build your comfort level. And again, if you're shaky, remember to breathe. This is just something that you'll throw away and it's getting you more comfortable. It's kind of fun. Maybe see if you can create some movement or different dynamic, kind of crazy doodle composition here. But again, you're just taking time out of your day and playing with paint. I'm telling a lot of my classes these days, give yourself permission to paint, permission to play. So I think that kind of covers for our brush control and pressure. Don't overthink things in the creative world. Try to keep them simple and just have fun. So until next time, cheers.